D-backs, they seem to be getting slept on this year. Do you kind of feel that?
Yeah, in a way. But I know that this game has kind of ventured off into the offensive side. So we might get slept off a little bit, but you can't play without us. So.
That's it. That's it. What is it about some of these newer guys that you've noticed that can step in? 'Cause, I mean, obviously, you lose Blaze, you lose Nehemiah. I mean, there's going to be some natural questions here. But from what I'm here understanding, that's not the case.
Right. We got some new guys that come in. I'm excited about them. They're very, very high spirited. They're ready to roll. They bring a lot of enthusiasm to the team. Not only that, their athletic ability is off the charts. Their man cover skills, their hips, all that, they're awesome.
It's funny you say hips because, I asked all the wide receivers, about any of the new guys coming up. They all said Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry, man. Jerry's going to be a beast for us, I believe. And I don't know if he knows it or not yet, but he's going to be one of those guys that's going to get out there and make some plays.
Now, too, you guys have also been characterized, at least by the wide receivers, because that group knows everything. Is you guys are some physical dudes on top of that. I mean, is that something you guys are trying to kind of be known for?
Oh yeah, we want to be physical. We want to be aggressive. We don't want to be the ones that are receiving the thing of the other end. We don't want to be the one receiving it on the other end. As far as, especially as the defense, we want to be those guys that actually taking it. We want to be those guys that make the receivers be like, oh no, we don't want to go against these guys.
But for you guys, though, going against this group of wide receivers, I mean, good Lord have mercy. I mean, I feel for you guys, honestly, because those are some fast dudes, those are some big dudes. I mean, what's it like going against those guys?
Yeah, it's a challenge for sure. These guys that we have are some of the elite guys in this nation for sure, I believe. And just going against those guys every day helps us. Not only does it help us, when we're going against them and we're seeing things in their technique and flaws in their things, we're conversating with each other back and forth, and they're telling us the same thing. We're like, I might have did this to you, but I only did this because I saw this, this, and this. And so we're getting an insight on both sides of the ball. And when we do that and we learn as a team, it breeds the best player out of both sides.
Is that normal for the wide receivers and the DBs to kind of exchange intel? Because it seems like that's such the machismo groups of a football team. It's just like, it's always like man on man, and it's like there's a lot of junk talking between those two groups. Not necessarily like, hey, I like what you did there.
Yeah, so it gets so I'm gonna be honest. In the first beginning, when everything happens, it's kind of a lot of junk and a lot of that stuff. But at the end of the day, we know we're all here for the same reason, and we might not do it on the first day or whatever. But eventually, after you guys sit down for a while, like I'll come in the locker room and I'll be like, okay, you got me that time, and y'all and they start to talk stuff. But then later on that day, or maybe the next day, we'll talk about it again, and they'll explain to me about this, or I'll explain to them about something.
Who is your favorite wide receiver? If you had to pick one or two.
Well, that's kind of hard, but I like Omar Bayless for sure. Justin McKinnis. I can go on, and then the Kirk Merritt that just got here in the spring. That's one of the guys I have been battling with in the slot for the longest.
Yeah, and he's a new guy. What's he like? What can fans expect out of him as a player?
They can expect. I want them to expect a lot. He's a tremendous player. He's a tremendous guy as well. Attitude is awesome. He's one of those guys that's like a spark. Like, he is fast. Like, when I'm not exaggerating when I say fast. Like, he's fast. He's one of those guys that can come out his breaks fast. He can put the burners on fast. I remember one play we were just doing one-on-ones, and he comes out and he's kind of doing a little slow walk off, and then boom, he just takes off, and I'm like, oh man. But he's one of those guys. I believe he's going to make some tremendous plays for this team.
What is it about this wide receiver group?
I believe one thing about that wide receiver group is that they're very coachable. Not only that, they're a tight-knit group.
Which is kind of funny because wide receivers are always kind of looked at upon as the
divas. Right. That's funny to say that, and I don't believe that with these guys. These guys they work together. When we have our position-specific deals, they're always trying to help one another. They're always coaching one another. There's no no selfishness in that room, and which is very rare. But it's really true that those guys are really there to help one another, and they believe in one another as well. And not only that, with Justin Hansen back there throwing the ball, it's going to be even a breeze.
Do you just feel like you're gonna catch yourself just watching the show? You should be listening to coach, but you're just like watching those guys do work.
Man, I hope that happens if I'm the one, if we're up and I'm out of the game, man, for sure.
If you had to because wide receivers are what they are, but if you just had to slap one of them, who would you just be like, boy?
Oh man, let me think.
Who's the biggest clown out of that group?
The biggest clown.
Not so much slap, but boy, be like, boy, sit down.
The biggest clown. Let me think.
That's bad when you got to think that long, though.
Let me think. Probably Kirk Mayer, because I battle with Kirk Mayer every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, not more of a clown, just more of a, we have a good friendship rivalry. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, now, obviously, there's a lot of hype on the team itself, but really, well, you look out there and you see all that hype. I mean, for you guys to kind of watch that thing day by day go up, what's it like to kind of play in here and also too, how does just that bowling in just sort of change the vibe in the stadium?
Oh yeah, I believe that bowling in is gonna make it a little louder. Not only that, those guys worked hard. The guys building it up there, they're up here like we're up here at like 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning. They're up here at the same time. I'm like, man, but they threw the thing up. I remember when it was just gravel out there and just a whole bunch of dirt, and they're just bringing trucks back and forth.
Yeah, it seemed like it was a big hole forever, and then all of a sudden, bam.
Yeah, so I think it's a tremendous thing. Hats off to the fans and the donors and all those guys that paved the way for us to happen. Even the players before us that was here that paved that way. But I can't wait to see the thing filled up, man.
Do you guys kind of catch yourselves just kind of looking over there, just watching them work, watching how it progresses?
No. Maybe like when we first walk out there. Well, we don't get to walk, but when we first run out there on the field, we'll run out there on the field and we'll look at it and be like, man. And then next thing you know, we're going on, ready to warm up. But we definitely take a look at it about every day before we start anything, and then we'll go. But it's been a very, very fast thing that they've done, and over the course of just a few months. So
they've kind of taken on the persona of the team.
Oh yeah, they've done some work out there for sure, and I think the fans will like it.
I guess just from your personal experience, because you've bebopped around the Sun Belt a few times. Kind of where does just the facilities as a whole stand in the Sun Belt in your eye?
Mm-hmm. In my eye, I believe our facility is up there for sure. There's some things that we're gonna work on, which is coming. But by the time I get out of here, they're gonna be in a whole new facility, a whole new locker room, and all that. So we're gonna be one of the top facilities in the Sun Belt, or maybe even the nation. Who knows? I wish I could stick around to see it, but
petition, get that next year.
It'd be one of those deals I just have to come back and see. But I think it's gonna be one of the best facilities out there in the nation for sure.
Now, obviously, a lot of hype coming this year. How do you guys manage that as a team, and especially for you as being one of the leaders of this team? How do you try to tell these guys, like, all right, let's pace ourselves through this thing? Don't get looking ahead on we win that game, stuff like that. That just tends to naturally happen in team meetings.
Right. I would say that we've been working on that the whole summer. With our coach, Coach Pat Ivey, he's had these deals with us called Perfect X Mondays, where we work on the mental aspect of football, and just using the words that he's ingrained in us of just being right here, right now, and not focusing on the future. Like we will be in the middle of practice or middle of any workout or something, or he'll be talking to us and he'll just yell out, "Where are you?" And as a team, immediately everybody says, "Right here, right now." So it's something that we've worked on already. Guys know on this team that we're taking it a day-by-day thing, step by step, practice by practice, game by game. I've been on the teams where we started out slow and won no non-conference games and then picked it up. So I've seen both sides of it where we come out rolling, and I pretty much know that we how this thing goes, that we have to stay focused and go day by day and game by game for sure.
Even though it kind of sounds like a stereotype, it's like, man, it's kind of true.
It is. It's one of those things that if you don't really focus on what's going on at the moment, you can really slip and lose time and lose sight of things for sure.
Well, taking a look at the big picture, I mean, it's got to be a little bit exciting because, you know, you've got Bama on the schedule. You've got, you know, some revenge games out there as well, some good competition. Not to mention potential Sun Belt title game that you could potentially host as well.
Yeah, it's one thing. It's good things to hear for sure. Everybody loves the competition. But if we didn't love the competition, we would never signed up for the game for sure. But at the same time, you know, you got to keep those guys in a steady mindset, and just know that, you know, when their name or that team is on that schedule, then just be ready for that time.